Hey there YouTube, That's here. As you guys can probably see, my screen looks a bit different from normal. This is not a Pokemon Showdown battle, this is a battle I played using my R4. So I'm using like an emulator, and that's how I get this really high quality background screen. This is how most people do it, so this is how I'm probably going to start uploading a lot more battles, because it's fun. It's funner to play it on the DS, and it's just a lot more natural than playing on Pokemon Showdown. It's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I saw a lot of people doing it, and this is how the community does it. So I thought I'd hop on the bandwagon and give it a go. All right. So I'm on the bottom using my rain team, and my opponent is on the top using a sandstorm. You can see. I don't know if I've actually previewed this rain team, but the Jolteon's supposed to be a Thundurus T, but I don't have it on this game, so Jolteon works just fine. So let's get into the battle right now, start it up, see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so this battle is against my roommate Dustin. Yeah, he's a good guy, but I don't know, you guys will see from the battle. So I'm gonna live with my Politoed, or how I nicknamed it, Wally Toad. I think all my nicknames are kind of like weird misspellings of their names in this team. So I'm going to lead off with my Politoed, and he's going to lead off with his Metagross. And my Politoed is Choice Scarf Modest, so it's made to pretty much revenge kill things, but I still like to lead off with it because I carry a lot of Thunders in this team, and its Drizzle really helps the team come together and work. So I'm expecting a Stealth Rocks, or I don't know, so I'm pretty much expecting Stealth Rocks, so I go for the Scald. And Modest in the rain, I think he's like 306 special attack. It's gonna do more than half, if not kill. Yeah, about 65%. So he's gonna pop an Agility, and I'm thinking, this could be bad, but I am Choice Scarf, so depending on his EVs and nature, I might still be faster. But that's not the case. He just hits me with an Earthquake. I'm glad it wasn't like a Thunder Punch, or maybe he was gonna like Iron Head me down, or Zen Headbutt me down. That would have been kind of funny. So Earthquake takes about 80 to 90%, and I can tell that he's Life Orbed. So Thunder Punch would have definitely killed. I just stayed in, like, because even if he would have T-punched me, I probably would. I don't know. I might have lived. I expected to live, and I kind of thought I would still be faster because I am Scarfed. I guess he must have some speed investment. So I finish him off with the going second Scald. So he's gonna go off into his Scizor. I guess that's a cool name, like Rock, Paper, Scizor. Yeah, it's pretty good. And I'm gonna swap out because I don't want to eat a Bullet Punch because he still has that T-Tar in his team. I shouldn't have stayed out that long in the first place. And I'm gonna go off into my Lucario, or Lucaribro. And he's gonna pop a Swords Dance on the swap, and that's fine. Like, I half expected him to do that or Bullet Punch. Either way, Lucario is a great counter, I think, for Scizor. That's one of the reasons it's in this team over Scizor, because it counters Scizor, and it's just so good. So here comes the predicted Bullet Punch. Yeah, I really like Lucario over Scizor because of the close combat. Sometimes you need to kill that Porygon 2, you need to kill that Miltank, and he also has Ice Punch, so that helps against dragons. As you guys can see, he got the crit on the Bullet Punch. I would have been fine. I used Close Combat. I would have finished off Close Combat, Extreme Speed. I would have finished him off, no problem. And he's Life Orbed. Yeah, it would have been a definite kill for me right there. If he would have stayed in, but then he would have had to eat Extreme Speed on something else. But that's fine. I mean, hacks are part of the game. So I go off into my Vaporeon, and he Bullet Punches again. I'm kind of glad, like, he didn't superpower. I guess he doesn't have it. He might have, like, and he probably just didn't want to U-turn out right there. Probably thought he was fine staying in. He might have thought I might have switched or something too. I don't know. He just decided to just stay in, and I Scald him. I knew that Bullet Punch wasn't going to do half. This is a Hydration Vaporeon that's really, really good in this team. Alright, so Scald takes down, and I get the lucky burn. I'd like to say I needed it, but this pretty much just sets me up so I can rest through and just try and burn him out without taking any extra damage. So my leftovers go off and his burn goes off. Nothing that's happening that shouldn't happen. Oh, well, that's unexpected. He goes for a baton pass when he's at like 1 HP. So he's gonna baton pass off his Swords Dance off to a Terrakion. Wow. It's like times like these that I wish I scalded right there, even though that wasn't the right move. Like, he took a big risk going, like, swapping him with a Terrakion, but he probably knew that Rest or Wish or Protect was coming, so he figured he'd be safe. So I pop a Rest, puts me to bed, restores my health to full, and Hydration, which is it cures your status ability at the end of the turn. It takes my sleep away at the end of the turn. So I'm still thinking I can eat this close combat, but yeah, like he must have been adamant or banded, or man, I really thought I could eat this close combat because I'm full bold, full HP. I think it's like 256 or something defense with 464 HP. I really thought I could eat it. Yeah, it's fine. So his stats are gonna fall. I'm gonna die. That sucks when like you throw away Vaporeon. It's like, it feels so bad. Then I see these life orbs, so it kind of makes sense. So now I know he's not focus sashed. He's not scarfed. That's the really big issue. I can see that he's not scarfed, so I can safely send out my Genesect. My Genesect. I love finishing the game off with this when they see it for the first time. So I didn't even like have to say GG. I just say Genesect. So download's gonna proc my special attack, just the way I like it, and I'm gonna pop a Thunder. I like having Thunder over Thunderbolt because, of course, this is a rain team. It sucks when like Sandstorm's going on or Drought, and I don't have the 100% accuracy Thunder, but it's usually raining, so I can usually pop a free Thunder. And with the special attack proc, I'm pretty sure this thing's dead. Yeah, he dies. I run a Timid set with... Actually, I don't even have U-turn on this guy. I'm Choice Scarfed because all Genesects are Choice Scarf, but I have Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Thunder, and Bug Buzz. That's my moveset. So he goes into Salamence, and I'm thinking this guy before popped that Swords Dance on my sub, or on my Switch, I mean. And he's not Moxie Salamence, so I know he's not Scarfed. So I Thunder it, because if he was Scarfed, I might have ate a Flamethrower or something like that. But since I know he's going to be slower than me, and I know that means he probably wants the Dragon Dance. So I knew he was staying in from right there off the Intimidate. So he Earthquakes me, and I'm expecting like a good chunk of damage, but I still can't tell because he could be like a Mixed Sweeper or something like that. Yeah, and that's pretty obvious right there that he is a Mixed Sweeper. So he withdraws his Salamence, not wanting to eat another Thunder, and he sends out Scizor. Scissor's at like 1 HP. This had to be just to get a free swap. That makes decent sense, I guess. Because Scizor Burn is useless. Like, the Bullet Punch wouldn't have done anything to any of my Pokemon. So Scissor's gonna die. I think I have like 4 or 5 things left. He probably has like 2 or 3. And he's gonna send out his Tyranitar. And here comes the T-Tar. I guess it was like he could probably call that I'm Scarfed now, because I was faster than his Salamence. And so he knows that I'm Scarfed, so he can do whatever he wants, because I'm locked in on Thunder. I could Thunder this guy, but sometimes T-Tars carry Fire Blast, and I'd rather save my Genesect to finish off that Salamence later, because I already know that I'm faster. So I go off into my Politoed. I was expecting like Rocks, or maybe him to miss a Stone Edge. That's always nice when they miss Stone Edge. Maybe even like a T-Wave. That's what I carry on my T-Tar. T-Wave probably would have been a good thing to play right there. So he Dragon Tails. He probably didn't want to fight that Genesect anymore. And it puts me down to 5 HP. That's pretty low. And it sends my Blissey out, and I wish Genesect would have came back out. That's fine. I kind of like the name my Blissey as. It's like Ignorance, because like everyone knows Ignorance is Blissey. That's obvious. So I swap out my Blissey, and I saw that he had Dragon Tail, so I know he has to be some kind of wall. So I sent out my Politoed to get Rain going one final time, because it's obvious Stealth Rocks are coming. I mean, it's kind of late in the game, so, but I don't know, it must be his moveset, so yeah, I don't know. It's late in the game, but if that's all he has, that's all he has, you know? So I'm modest, like I said, 306 attack, and I pop a Focus Blast, and it actually hits. And I'm thinking, oh man, I can't believe that hit. Like, I don't think I needed it, because Bug Buzz might have been able to kill him. But it's always nice when, like, the Politoed hits with the Focus Blast and actually kills the T-Tar. Sometimes people do, like, these weird, like, special defense in the sand sets that just make it stupid. So, he sends out, now, Vaporeon. I'm thinking all he has left is a Vaporeon and Salamence. So, since I'm Choice Scarfed, I just go for another Focus Blast, and luckily it hits. Like, Focus Blast never hits. I'm sure all you guys are proof of that, you know. I hate running it, but sometimes you need to kill that T-Tar. Alright, so he's just going to finish me off with a Scald. This guy probably is not Hydration Vaporeon, it's probably a Water Absorb Vaporeon, because he is using a Sandstorm team. Yeah, he might have been funny if he would have swapped my Vaporeon last turn when in the sand. Like when he has T-Tar out, I'm surprised he didn't swap the Vaporeon to eat my Focus Blast. Well, he might have thought it was a Scald or something. Or maybe he thought he could eat a Scald, I don't know. So I'm going to go into my Genesect and take Stealth Rock's damage. That's no biggie. Get my download proc. There's so many things to do, like on the DS, that automatically happen on Pokemon Showdown. As you can see, I get the special attack proc. That's beautiful. I only really like sending this guy out if I get the special attack proc. Like if you see me send this guy out to get an attack boost, I am in deep trouble in that battle. That battle's not going the way I planned. It's something I rarely like to do. I think when Genesect goes Uber, I'm going to try using Yanmega. Because Yanmega's a thing I really like using in lands or tournaments and stuff like that. But it's pretty low tiered for some reason. So I might try and bring it back. So yeah, I'm going to Thunder that Vaporeon. I was getting off topic. I'm going to Thunder the Vaporeon. I'd be surprised if it didn't kill. Especially because I had the special attack boost. So he's going to sound a Salamence, and it's going to get its Intimidate again, and we're right back where we were like 5 turns ago. My Genesect's going to 100% accuracy Thunder the Salamence. And it's going to finish it off. Yeah, I think I'm going to start uploading a few more battles like this, maybe a couple a week or something like that. It's kind of hard to make time for these battles because you have to like really set them up. But it's fun. It's different, you know. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's just a lot more fun playing on the DS than playing on Pokemon Showdown, because you get to use the stuff you make and the stuff that's hard to explain. Anyways, I'm really tired. It's kind of late when I'm recording this. Alright guys, so like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you're going to do, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.